Hey YouTube, it's Jamie. I'm here to do an update on the It Works wraps that I did the other day. I have to say I'm not too thrilled with my results so far. I guess I should say I wish it had worked better, sooner, but no such luck for me. Basically, okay, so what I did was I used this. It is the It Works Global Ultimate Body Applicator Body Contouring Cream Infused Cloth. It's kind of a mouthful, and it came like this. I do have two left. And yeah, this is how you use it. You can choose however, wherever, how long. And then I also got the defining gel. So anyway, I used my first wrap, and then 72 hours later I did my second wrap. Something they don't put on the directions is you need to drink half your weight in water during the wrap and then after. And they say the more you drink, the more you shrink. This I did not know until I had done my first wrap. And the only reason I found out was because I had a super horrible reaction to the wrap. I was faint, I was having palpitations and an accelerated heart rate, I was super dizzy, I felt so sick to my stomach, I was hot, and I just felt like crap. And that lasted for about 5 hours, and I didn't feel normal until about the next day in the afternoon. Now, I'm not one to badmouth products or just immediately shun something because I had a bad experience. When I did do the homework and when I did talk to the distributor and one of my best friends who had been using them, they explained to me, you need to drink way more water, make sure you've eaten. I hadn't really eaten much that day, and it definitely wasn't like healthy or protein, that kind of thing. And you have to be hydrated like in advance. So it's not the kind of thing where, say you have a couple days where you only drink juice or like soda or something, which I'm the type of person to do that. You have to make sure you are hydrated and well fed going into it. I also learned that these wraps are not sold as a weight loss system, they are sold as a detox system. And I didn't know that because everyone has results of weight loss. That's kind of one of the ways they promote it. But overall, It Works is for detoxifying your body, detoxifying the fat cells, which helps them shrink, and therefore you lose weight in inches. And then of course there's the properties that tighten and tone and contour and all that kind of stuff. So all that to say, I tried again 72 hours later with my second wrap, and it went so much better. I had been drinking water nonstop for the basically 2 days before, and then I did drink about 4 20-ounce things of water while I did the wrap, and then I drank about, I would say, a good 40 to 60 more ounces of water after that. So I didn't have any weird reaction until later in the evening when I hadn't been drinking water. Sorry, I just heard like a really weird noise. Anyway, sorry, kind of freaked me out. Where was I? Water. So I started to feel really nauseous. I felt really, really sick. So I had to sit down and just kind of breathe. My husband went and got me some water, and as soon as I started drinking the water, I felt so much better. So all that to say, the stuff definitely stays in your system, and that's why they say only wear it for about 45 minutes to an hour, drink tons of water, and then you at least have to wait for 72 hours. When I talked to my friend about it, she told me that she waited 2 weeks between her wraps, and she after her first wrap lost 6 inches, and she got bigger before she got smaller. I was so bloated. I was so mad. I took the wrap off and I was huge. I looked ridiculously like pregnant. It was bizarre. I was just like, this is so not good. And that's called toxic bloat. Basically because it's taking everything out, and then you have to flush it out of your system. It doesn't just like come out like on the wrap or something like that. Not that kind of detox. You have to flush it out of your system with the water. So I am 48 hours out. I believe it was Monday, Tuesday, Or I think I'm 72 hours. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, at least a few days out from doing my last wrap, and I don't look any smaller. But I also haven't been drinking enough water, and my husband and I, he had 3 days off in a row, and so we were snacking a lot, and he had a big company award dinner last night, and we ate like prime rib and potatoes, and like I just haven't been good. So I feel like that definitely has a lot to do with it, and then just not getting enough water. So I feel like I'm bloated from just sugar and carbs and just being gross and sitting around, and then yeah, I'm just not doing things properly. So long story short, I'm not giving up on the wraps yet. I guess I'm just discouraged because I was hoping I would have, you know, a huge loss by now and kind of like motivate me to do better, but it's not doing that for me. But I'm not giving up. I am going to start changing my diet. I have to roll my eyes at it. I have like such a severe addiction to food and all things crappy. So it's going to be really hard for me. This is going to be a big, like, mental thing to overcome. I'm one of those people that's just like, I want that and I have to have it. And if I don't have it, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to hurt someone. Like, I need it. I need it now. It's almost like I never get over the whole, like, pregnancy craving thing. It's really weird. And it's emotional for me. Like, I get almost depressed and upset when I don't get the things that I want. It's ridiculous. I feel like a toddler. So, anyway, I feel like once I do get my diet going better and I start working out, I'm only going to start with walking. It's been a while since I've really been able to work out, and with my hypothyroidism, they don't recommend that you do a vigorous workout. You gotta wait a little while and kind of work your way into it. It's almost like being pregnant, you know. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to start walking at least 3 days a week. And of course the diet changes, and then basically every week, if not 2 weeks, I will do a wrap, and in between, of course, use the defining gel and see what happens. I am a loyal customer with It Works, and they have a thing where that's where you sign up for auto ship, and you're signed up for 3 months. You can order whatever you want within those 3 months, and it will, you know, automatically, you know, get shipped to you or whatever. But you can't bow out. If you do, you're charged $50. And I don't want to give up after 2 wraps. But yeah, I definitely, excuse me, I was just a little annoyed, I guess, but I have to blame myself mostly. But I just wish that they sent like some sort of directions, like explaining, okay, this is a detox system, this isn't a weight loss system, this is what you need to do if you want results. The more you drink, the more you shrink. Make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure you're exercising. Yeah, I would get a text message. Sorry. So yeah, I feel like I'm just blabbing on it, on and on and on and on. So I'm gonna shut up. But anyway, so yeah, this isn't me bashing the It Works Global. This is me just saying I was bummed. I feel like it could have worked a little better, and they could have explained things a little bit better. But that's why it's really important to be in contact with your distributor, and it's also important just to not get your hopes up for a quick fix. And I think that's what I thought was going to happen, and that was wrong of me on my part. So I'm going to utilize these wraps, but also I need to be taking better care of myself, and I'll see what happens. So yeah, that's it on that little update about the It Works wraps, and I hope that's helpful to you. I definitely also don't want to say, you know, don't try the It Works wraps, because overall I did see a little bit of a result, and everyone else that I've talked to has loved it. So give it a try, and I think that's all. Also, you're probably going to get bombarded with videos, just so you know. Yeah, I just have a lot to catch up on, as usual. So, sorry if I'm blowing up your little subscription wall. But yeah, comment on this video and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. I know, same jargon every time. And yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.